Hi, Nth Dimensions. My name is Patrick Chua, and I am a current first year medical student at Georgetown. A strength of mine is the ability to take constructive criticism well. While I was in the military, I had the unique opportunity to be a team leader at the young age of 20. In this leadership position, I had to give feedback to others and noticed that many soldiers reacted defensively. Through this, I realized that I myself had reacted this way many times before. Now, when I receive constructive feedback, I try to take a step back from my first naturally defensive reaction and use that criticism to improve myself. The most important thing I have learned throughout this is to stop viewing my mistakes as failures and instead as opportunities to grow. However, a weakness of mine is that I need to finish a task once I start it. There are times, especially in medical school, where I have difficulty walking away from something, and this difficulty can impede on other things in my life that are important, such as sleeping, working out to stay healthy, or even keeping in touch with my family. Even more detrimental sometimes is that I won't start something if I know I can't finish it. However, I am starting to come around to the fact that knowing when to pause is just as important as having a task oriented mindset. In my first semester of medical school, I have learned more about my own academic learning process. Like many students, I experienced imposter syndrome. I could have given you a list of reasons why I felt like I didn't belong with my cohort. Because of this, I attempted to team up and share the workload of taking notes and making note cards with other students, which ended up being a tactic that did not work for me. But then I remembered that I have been here before. I doubted myself at every major transition in my life, and here I was doubting myself yet again. Ultimately, I learned to trust in my own learning process. I have gotten myself this far also while exceeding my own expectations. And lastly, I am absolutely willing to become a mentor afterward. Through my life experiences, I have learned that mentorship is important because nobody accomplishes their goals alone, and there will always be people out there from whom you can learn. After leaving the military and returning to school, I was initially discouraged because of my older age and unconventional background. However, I took what I perceived as a negative and turned it into a positive. I had the privilege of being a mentor for younger students during my term as president of the Pre Health Association at my community college. And that's all. Thank you for taking the time to listen to my video and read my application. Goodbye.